Today's question is 304 range sum query two-dimensional immutable. This is medium problem. Let's look at the questions. So we're going to have matrix, and then we have to handle multiple queries with the following types. So we have to get the summation from the matrix, but that's specifically within the rectangle defined by upper left corner and lower right corner. To solve this problem, we have to make num metric class. We are going to make a constructor which is going to initialize matrix, and then we have to implement the methods called sum region, and this sum region is actually going to return the sum inside the matrix defined by the rectangle of upper left corner and right corner. So let's look at the example. So I'm going to actually copy and paste this example to here. Oh, that's kind of strange. I think the size is fine. So we are going to have this kind of matrix. I'm going to copy and paste at the bottom. Matrix. And this is kind of difficult to look at, so maybe I'm going to make a new line. This is going to be easier to look at. We are going to have this kind of matrix, and then we're going to have multiple queries. I'm going to take a look at the first query. This is this. So query is going to be this. So this query is actually represent first row and first column, and then second row and second column. Okay, so in this case, this array means, I'm going to copy and paste again. So in this case, we have to go to the second row, first column. So this is the upper left corner, and then we have to go to the fourth row, and then the third column, 1, 2, 3. So this is the lower right corner, and then this is going to make rectangle. So what we have to do is actually the so the sum is going to be 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 1 plus 0 plus 1 plus 0 plus 3 plus 0, which is going to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Okay, so we have to get the 8. We have to make some kind of program to calculate this. What we can notice is, so in the end, we have to get the sum in rectangle, but this sum is come from sum of sums in rows. Okay, so what I'm saying is 8 is made by sum of the first row, and then the sum of second row, and then sum of the last row. So what's happening here is if we can think about some algorithm to calculate the sum in a row, we can apply the same logic to every row, and then we just increment the final answer by each sum from each row. So right now, we're going to forget about the rectangle, and then we are going to just focus on the one specific row. Look at this. So from this row, we want to get the summation in a certain range, So we are going to think about the cumulative sum from a row. What I'm saying is, so the original looks like this, and then from here, I forgot the L, cumulative. We want to get the cumulative. So first, we don't have. We want to get the cumulative of the first element, and when you have a cumulative, you have to sum with the previous element. But this doesn't have previous element, so we are going to just temporarily put the 0 as the previous element, and then from here we want to get the cumulative sum. What I'm saying is with the first element, you want to sum of current element with the previous cumulative element. So in this case, it's going to be 1. And what's the second element? So this is going to be 2 plus 1. This is 3. And then we're going to just repeat this thing to the end. So 0 plus 3 is going to be just 3. And then 3 plus 1 is going to be 4. And then the final element, 4 plus 5 is going to be 9. Okay, so we can have this kind of cumulative sum from the beginning to the end, and then the sum in a range in a row is actually can be calculated from the ending cumulative sum minus beginning cumulative sum. What I'm saying is so we want to get the sum in this range. What we have to do is ending cumulative sum, and beginning cumulative sum is here. But actually, what we have to do is before beginning cumulative sum. So I'm going to say before beginning cumulative sum. So this is beginning, but before beginning is this. So what's happening here is this sum in a row is going to be, I'm going to just make it cumsum. Cumsum ending index is going to be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 minus cumsum before beginning. So that's going to be the 1. Okay, so this answer is going to be 4 minus 1, and then this is going to be 3. Let's look at the query we have to get this sum. So this query was this. Query was this. So we have 4 and 1, and then we can forget about the row because we only focus on the column now. So actually we can use this column 1 and column 2 in the algorithm. So this is going to be cumsum col 2 plus 1. And then we just gonna so this spell is wrong. Cumsum 1 is just the row 1. Okay, maybe we can take a look at the another queries. So suppose we are gonna have this kind of query, and then query is suppose first column and then the second column, which means that we're gonna get the, I'm gonna delete this. We're gonna get here. Now we can forget about the row 1 or row 2 because we just focus on the one array. So this is going to be, so the ending is going to be ending cumulative sum is here, and then before beginning cumulative sum, so it's here. Okay, so the sum is going to be cum sum 0, 1, 2 minus cum sum 0. Oh, and then this is going to be 3 minus 0 is 3, and that's the sum of this range. Okay, so I think so now we can get the sum from a row, and we can just repeat the same algorithm to each row, and every time we are going to increment the final answers, and then we can get the sum in the region. So I think right now we can go to the start writing the program and then check whether this algorithm is going to work. So I'm going to open here, and then we have to make a class. Let's look at the original the code, which looks like this: num matrix, and then actually I'm using the different name. This is fine, right? Okay, so we have to make constructor that's the same name, but actually we are gonna have I want to save time, so I'm gonna just copy and paste. Yep, but I have to change the name, 304 and 304. Okay, and we want to get the cumulative sum matrix, so we have to save the data to somewhere. So I'm gonna make an instance variable. That's the only internal use, so I'm gonna use private, and then it's a matrix, and then I'm gonna call maybe just cum sum. In the constructor, we want to initialize. We want to make this object, so I'm gonna make cum sum, and then this is going to be matrix, but we have to specify the size. So as we look at in the doc, the row size is the same, so matrix dot length. But in the cumulative, we actually appended 0 at the left side, so the cum sum size is one element bigger than the original matrix. So this is going to be matrix 0 length, and we have to plus 1. And yeah, so we actually filling those data from now. So we have to go to the each row from the beginning, and then this I is going to stop at the row size of the matrix. So matrix length, and then every time increment it, and then we have to fill the element for each column. So we have to have another for loop. This is going to be j equal starting from 0, and then j is going to be also stop at the original matrix size. I cannot type length. Okay, and then every time we're going to increment it. Okay, so now we're going to fill the cum sum matrix by original matrix, this row, and then the first element plus the cum sum, the same row, and then the first element. Yeah, so we can do this because in Java, when you make the object to the instance variable, the array is going to be, if the array or matrix is integer, it's going to be filled by 0. So initialized by zeros. So 0 plus first element. And then we don't want to update the first element of cum sum matrix. So actually we have to start from I plus 1. So this is going to be the same row, but column needs to be plus 1. So basically with this, we can fill the matrix. I want to check whether this is working fine because I want to check the step by step whether the program is fine. So I'm going to print this. So we have to go to the each row from the cum sum matrix. Oh no, cum sum matrix. And then we are going to look at each element in a row, and we will print it. But I want to print in the same line. So element plus comma space, and it's going to be in the same line. And then maybe I'm going to put the blank line between rows. Okay. This method gonna return error, so I'm gonna temporarily just put 0. I know I want to test this constructor, so I'm gonna make a public main method, static void main string args. Okay. Yeah, so we can use the test case from the first question. So I'm gonna copy and paste this somewhere. Yeah, so this is going to be test, and then I'm gonna initialize. Can I do this? I think I can do this with Java. I'm not sure. I usually use Python, so I'm not really good at Java. I'm just copy and paste everything. Copy and paste. Actually, it's a cut and paste. Cut and paste. Cut and paste. Cut and paste. Is it working? Yeah. Yeah, it looks like we can make it matrix with this. So I'm going to make the object num matrix 304 solution from the class, and then matrix is a test case. Okay, so with this, I think the cum sum matrix is going to be printed. So I'm going to run it. Run it now. We can have this. We can check this though, because we use that row. So cum sum is somewhere this. So this is same as this. So it seems to be working. Okay, so we can have this cum sum matrix, so we can actually implement this summation algorithm. So we're gonna return integer, so I'm gonna just initialize the answer just by 0. And then what we have to do is we are implementing this part. Okay, so we're going to repeat the same algorithm to each row. So we're going to use for loop again, and then we are going to go to each row. But we don't have to go to every row because we have specific rectangle region inside the matrix, which is specified by this these arguments, row 1 and row 2. So we don't have to start from 0. We can start from row 1. And then this I is going to stop at the row 2 because that's the end of the rectangle. So this is stop at the row 2. And then every time we increment it, and then so we actually we have to get the summation. So right. So summation is going to be yeah, we already have cum sum, so we use cum sum of this row, and then we want to use the ending cumulative sum, which is specified by this column 2 plus 1. So we have column 2 over there, we have here, so we use that. So column 2 plus 1, and then we are going to minus before beginning cumulative sum. It's the same row, but we can use the row 1. I set the row 1 here. Row 1. So yeah, so this is going to be a sum of row. This is going to be integer. Okay, and then every time I said we are going to increment the answer, so we are going to increment it by this sum row. So basically this is okay. We don't, okay. Maybe we want to check I want to check the sum row is fine. So I'm going to print it. Okay, and then some row, some row. Okay, so I want to test it. So here, I'm going to make answer, which is made by some region method. And then, we have to have a query. So query is array. And we can use the same query from the test case, which is, this is the query we were using. So we put here, it's array, curly braces, curly bracket. Okay. Oh, because it's an object, so we need to put a new Java thing. So these going to be 4 arguments. So the first, this is the first column, and then second row, and then second column. Okay. Yeah, I want to check the answer. Print. Then answer is inside this variable. Let's run it. Something wrong. Yeah, semicolon thing, Java thing. Okay, and then I'm gonna run this again. It's running now. There's no error. 68822. That's wrong. Something wrong. Something wrong. Come on. Let's check what's wrong with this. So cumulative matrix was fine. So definitely this sum region method was wrong. Why is that? So we starting from the row 1, row 2. Oh, this is wrong. I'm using row to column. It's surprisingly no error. Okay. Yeah, I'm going back to the Google Doc. We have to use the beginning and ending cum sum minus beginning cum sum. So I'm going to run this again, running now. This is going to 898. That's wrong as well. Oh my God. I cannot solve this. Oh my God, man. What's wrong with this? Let me think. So we have to debug now. 8 comes from nowhere, man. There's there's nothing, man. So I'm using the same query. 8. Where's 8, man? So okay, we have to debug basically. So I'm gonna print everything. I'm gonna just print anything. I don't need this. Maybe I need this. So please tell me what is this? And then, oh no. And then please tell me what is this? Please tell me what is this? Okay, just run it. 9, 1. I'm using 9, 1. Why? No, we have to use 4 minus 1, man. So I don't need 1 here. I don't need 1 here. Oh, really? So basically, I was wrong in the describing here like a teacher, and I was actually wrong. Oh, I can get the answer. Oh, why is that? Why is that? Call 2 is 3. Well. Well. Yeah, this kind of access is gonna occur because this is that one cut of the LeetCode. This is the content, so I cannot stop this video camera to edit it. I have to start from the beginning and then just go to the end. So I cannot stop at the moment to just pretend nothing occurred when I edit the video. So this kind of thing sometimes going to occur. I mean, this is giving me the answer, and then if this is giving the second query works fine, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. So let's make that new int. I like this accident. So here, is it going to work? Run this. 8. 8. 8. Why am I repeating this? Oh no, it's giving a different answer. Why is that? So 1122. 1122. It's here. 1122. Okay. So this should give me 9 plus 2 equal 11. 9 plus 2. 2 is correct, but 9 is wrong. 11 minus 5. 11 minus 5. No, no, it's still plus 1, right? Okay. Okay, so with the second query it's working fine, but for the first query it's not working. Why, man? Let's think about it. 9 1 9 1 9 1 9 1. Why this is giving 9? Comes 3 0 1 2 3 plus 1 is equal to 4. Yeah. Column 2 is plus 1. Yeah, I'm doing the right thing. Column 2 is 3, right? 3 and 3 plus 1 is 4. So 0 1 2 3 4, but it's giving me 9. Why? Why, man? Why? Column 2 is 3. This is 4. Should I print everything? Really? Why? What? That's 1. What? Do I have to do this? Give me 5. Why give me 5? It needs to be 4. Oh no. Here. Oh my god. Oh my god, man. That's... Is the argument wrong? Seriously? That's so stupid. Okay. This is giving me 8. Okay. And then this is going to be... What? This is so stupid. 11. Okay. Let me double check the example. Oh my god. Come on, man. Int. Okay. 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 Oh no. Okay. And then here, run it. It has to give me what? 12. It's giving me 12. Okay. It seems to be okay. So let's suppress all the painting because the LeetCode going to complain if you painted too many things. So I'm gonna just copy and paste the entire thing. I don't need the main method, so only copy and paste here to there to here, and then the name is wrong, so I can change this and submit it. Okay, it's working. So okay, yeah, because of my mistake, the video became super long, like 30 minutes. I'm really sorry for wasting your time, but this time we solve this matrix question by using Java, which was the medium level questions. Thank you for watching. See you next time.